It's just so yummy. Introducing the new yummy snack. Jive. A party in every mouthful. Jive. Jive.
Are you ready for the Super Rugby Australia, Super Rugby Aotearoa, and the new Super Rugby Trans-Tasman season? Don't miss out 15 weeks of fast-paced, sidestepping, and hard-hitting rugby. Watch all 25 matches plus the grand finale from Super Rugby Trans-Tasman, live and exclusive on Sky Pacific. Sign up to Sky Pacific today for only $159, inclusive of installation fee plus free 2-month subscription. Visit a Digicel store or call 700-3123. Terms apply.
Old tires, empty bins, coconut shells. Hey Chris, what you doing? Just listing all the places mosquitoes breed. I'm gonna do one big cleanup so the gang at home don't get dengue fever.
Oh, that makes sense. Make sure you get mosquito nets and mosquito repellent for the family so that mosquitoes don't bite you again.
If you suffer from fever, vomiting, headache, eye strain, muscle and joint pain, a rash, or do not feel like eating, visit your nearest health facility immediately.
You can stop dengue too. Let's fight the bites.
We've got your fix first thing in the morning. Legend FM Morning Fix with Alex and Victoria. Send in your alarms, dedications, and yonder Vinax to get your morning going. Message the Legend FM Facebook page or call 331 6600. Legend FM Morning Fix
With BSP Life.
I'm gonna make changes. If I do, Lord, I'll be loved. Alright, and be loved.
Legend FM Local Vocals with Digicel. We want you.
Vinaka. My name is Cookie.
Name is Masco.
I'm Billy T. You're on with Legend FM, local vocal with Digicel.
Get in touch with us today on the Legend FM Facebook page to be featured. Legend FM Time Check with Makona. Inspire your moment.
Legend FM, good afternoon. It's 5:05.
Legend FM News.
Good afternoon, I'm VJ Narayan at your Legend FM News Center. Chief Magistrate Usaya Ratovili will deliver his ruling next Tuesday on the no case to answer application made by the lawyer of the former senior executive of a publicly listed company charged with one count of indecent assault. The defense lawyer said that the alleged victim was evasive and untruthful with no credibility whatsoever. He said that at first she had said that there were no hugs given by the accused or the Brazilian ambassador to her during the ambassador's visit. The lawyer said that when pushed in cross-examination, that the ambassador and the accused gave her hugs on the 26th, 27th and the 28th of March 2019. She had said she could not recall it. He said that when she was shown her statement given to police on 9th December 2019, the woman had admitted that the accused had given her a hug on the 28th of March 2019. The lawyer said the alleged victim was not true, as she on the same day had emailed the accused her job application, and in that email it is clear that she is full of praise for the accused and there was no complaint whatsoever. The defense lawyer also said that the alleged victim's dishonesty is very clear when one looks at her going to work on 23rd April 2019 at a publicly listed company without resigning from her job at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and when she saw the contract in the evening and the pay was $13,000 a year, she decided not to go to work for the company the next day. The lawyer also said that the alleged victim continued to work for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for 7 months, and she had the government on her side, but she still did not file a complaint. He said that it is alleged that on 15th May 2019, the woman was with the senior executive for 3 to 5 minutes, and the lawyer said that it is unbelievable that she was hugged for 1 minute. The defense lawyer also stated that the alleged victim is a big girl and she could have pushed the accused away or yelled for her partner. The lawyer said that her story is also not true, as the accused person has integrity and would not do such a thing, especially when her boyfriend was outside, and it appears that she was upset with the accused for not offering to increase her salary. He said that the alleged victim did not complain to the police until 7 months later and has not given a reasonable explanation. He said that the alleged victim in this case said almost the exact same thing was done to her, and when asked, she said she read it and lodged a complaint after she felt empowered by it. The DPP lawyer, in her response to the submission made by the defense lawyer, said that it is immaterial that the alleged victim delayed in reporting the matter. The prosecutor said that the alleged victim had explained that she was scared and did not have the courage, taking into account the stature of the accused. The National Federation Party President Pio Tikondua is asking why can't the government stop blaming others for its mistakes and be honest with the people after the Prime Minister announced that the draft police bill consultations was retracted. The Prime Minister says the draft bill was not endorsed by Cabinet and the Solicitor General, and some of the contents do not represent government policy. However, Tikondua said last week the local government minister Premila Kumar blamed an unnamed consultant for the release of the draft municipal market regulations, imposing huge fees on market vendors. The NFP president says now the Prime Minister is saying that the draft police bill does not reflect the views of the government and will be withdrawn. Tikondua says this is 2 weeks after Minister Inya Seriratu was photographed at a launch of consultations on a draft bill. The NFP president says every person and organization make mistakes sometime, and this is also true of governments. He says the NFP thanks the people of Fiji for the collapse of the draft bill. Tikondua says the power of the people has forced a bill not to go to Parliament. Bainimarama has not made any comments after Tikondua's statement. The Ministry of Defence has confirmed that it will not go ahead with any draft police bill consultations and will only take people's views on what should be in a bill to review the current Police Act. When questioned by Legend FM News, the Defence Ministry says Prime Minister Bainimarama has made the announcement to retract the current draft bill and they have postponed the consultations based on that. When we asked the ministry whether the consultations have been cancelled or postponed, the Defence Ministry says they will use the 1965 Police Act for members of the public to make submissions on what they want in a modernised police law. Bainimarama says what was endorsed was consultation on the old Police Act 1965, not on a draft police bill. The Prime Minister says the draft bill was prepared by police. Meanwhile, Acting Police Commissioner Rusiati Tundravu will not make any comments on the issue. Fiji Labour Party leader Mahendra Chaudhry has welcomed the retraction of the draft police bill following intervention by the Prime Minister. Chaudhry says he is pleased that the draft bill has been retracted, but he is rather dumbfounded by the fact that the Ministry of National Security and Defence had proceeded to the public consultation stage without obtaining official clearance. He says the draft bill was strongly opposed by opposition political parties, civil society organizations and members of the public for the draconian measures proposed therein. He calls on the government to similarly on justice, law and human rights. And the Fiji Women's Crisis Centre has welcomed the Prime Minister's announcement that he has decided to retract the draft police bill consultations, and coordinator Shamima Ali says they will continue to ensure that wider public consultations are held when reviewing the 1965 Police Act. Ali says this shows people power.
We are very happy that this has happened. I think the Prime Minister has listened to the people of this country, and the people of this country should be very proud. People power is so important. Speak out if you don't like anything. In a democracy, that is what we are required to do. So there's a huge relief that it has been recalled. But again, we must keep an eye out on this bill and other bills and see where this one is going to go.
Shamima Ali has also made a call for the current 1965 Police Act to be reviewed as it is long overdue.
We do call for a reform of the Police Act, but and a review and a wider consultation from the people of this country as to what the police is doing good, well in, and where there needs to be a lot of improvement. We need to also curb, police brutality and so on. So we would like that to definitely happen, and we're looking forward to that happening, and the review and and if there is a legislation that ensues after that, that it is within the human rights ambit, keeping in mind the various international human rights conventions that we have ratified. Fiji has signed and ratified, like the Convention Against Torture and so on.
Shamima Ali. People can be registered in their nearest health facility, and the Ministry for Health will soon be mobilizing a team to conduct COVID-19 vaccine registrations. Head of Fiji's COVID-19 vaccine task force, Dr. Rachel Devi, says they will also be located in highly populated areas. She says online registration can only be done if you know your birth registration number and have a photo ID card with you. The COVID-19 14 days quarantine conditions will not change despite the vaccination status of an individual who is travelling to Fiji. This has been revealed in a Ministry of Health press conference this afternoon. The General Manager of Ministry of Health, Dr. Anna Maisema, says 949 people who have recently returned from overseas are in 10 quarantine facilities. 12,000 individuals have come through our borders since repatriation flights began last year, while 90 yachts have come through under the Blue Lane initiative. There is now only one border quarantine case of COVID-19 as 3 people have recovered.
Legend FM COVID-19 update, supported by Mom's Choice Beach. Legend FM Sports News with Credit Corporation, funding futures.
Joshua Ndaun Ravuni of RSMS has successfully defended the blue ribbon title in the Coca-Cola Super Zone 1. He ran a manual time of 11.23 seconds in the senior boys 100 meters final. Filomena Nasilivata of Dudley High has won the senior girls 100 meters final. She ran a manual time of 13.49 seconds. RSMS is leading in the boys division with 4 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze, while Namosi Secondary is in second place with 3 gold, 3 silver and 5 bronze. Namosi Secondary School is leading in the girls division with 7 gold, 6 silver and 5 bronze, while RSMS is in second place with 4 gold, 4 silver and 3 bronze. That's your Legend FM News and Sports. I'm Vijay Narayan.
Legend FM Sport Report with Ushabai, fresh and juicy, and Telecom Fiji, the best online experience.
For more info on these stories with pictures and video, visit Fiji Village.
Perfect day. Perfect cup. Moccona. Classic Plant Select. Pick up your Moccona from the supermarket near you. Instant coffee. Instant. Distributed by Ushabai.
At Transcend Oceania, we are committed to helping those communities badly affected by natural disasters. We help people better understand trauma and create safe spaces for groups and communities to address issues. If you need us to come in and help start this process or want to know more about our work, visit transcendoceania.org to find out more. Transcend Oceania, there's no peace without justice.
Celebrate Easter this year with an Easter surprise from Fiji Link.
Yes, for every domestic ticket purchase from now till 2nd April, you get a chance to win an Easter surprise comprising of domestic tickets, Fiji Airways brand hampers, or a night away at a luxurious resort.
Hurry, book now at FijiLink.com or call 330-4388 or 672-0888 today.
Fiji Link, connecting Fijians every day. Conditions apply.